Hey, yo, what it do? It's your man's J Bay. J Bay Bets at J Bay's World on TikTok. We had a week off. You know, on the holidays, UFC doesn't really get down. So I had a week off. We had a decent week the week before, but we back. We improved. We 3-1 on KOs of the week. We going back at the underdog of the week. I was having success with that, and I got a parlay for you. We have UFC in Paris starting Saturday at noon. Let's just get to the card, man. I'm excited. You know how I get with the UFC. All right, I'm going to hit you with my parlay first. Leg one, I got Sam Hughes over Shauna Bannon. Shauna Bannon is a striker. She tries to keep pressure on you, but here's the thing. She's not that good. I wish I would have did this earlier this week because the spread it's growing. At first, it was only like minus 200. It's gone up to 310. If you know Sam Hughes, she's a tough female. She's kind of like a little pit bull. She can grapple, and if she gets you to the ground, she's looking for the finish. She's going to stay in your face, pure pressure. I've seen her get kicked in the head, which would have knocked 90% of the people out here unconscious. Didn't do that to her. It got her going. It woke her up, and she should win 3-0. This shouldn't even be close. This is literally the most confident leg of my parlay. Next up, we have William Gomez against Robert Ruschala. This is interesting because these are two fighters that really try to win by points. Neither one of them have knockout power. Just two boxers who want to stay out on the outside and outpoint you. William Gomez is just better. At this point, he's better. He does enough, and before you know it, the fight will be 3 rounds, and you'll sit there and say, "Yeah, I think he won. He touched him more times." Not a lot of power blows. So when it's a fight like this, I got to go with the favorite and the better fighter. So I'm going William Gomez leg 2. I'm very confident in that. Next up, we got Modestas against Paul Craig. If you know Paul Craig, he's been around. He's a true veteran, a true veteran. He hasn't been winning as of late, man. This is food on the table for Modestas. They are setting him up. Modestas is going to probably knock his head into the front row. As you can see, you know I got a KO coming later. I will be highly disappointed if Modestas does not knock this guy out. The only way I can see that happening is if he get too excited early and gasses out trying to get a knockout. But I expect him to beat the living shit out of Paul Craig. Beat him to sleep, bro. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Nothing else needs to be said. Leg 4. Next up, we have a tough fight. We got Mauricio Rufy against Benoit St. Denis, and this is going to be a tough one. I know Rufy is a favorite, but BSD is nothing to play with. He can control the wrestling. He can look for submissions. This is nothing to be taken lightly, and he is a veteran, a tough veteran. So this is a test for Rufy to see who he really is. But I want to tell you something. Rufy's been training with the fighting nerds. If you watch UFC, when you hear fighting nerds, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Now, I expect this to be close. I expect this 2 rounds to 1. Maybe even a split decision. But I'm taking Rufy, bro. He with the fighting nerds. He's on the come up. BSD is slowing down. Give me Rufy for leg 4. I believe this is what? Plus 260. What is this? Plus 296. If you get on FanDuel, I know Fanatics, you can get a bonus with it. Depending on how much you're betting, you can even push it up a little higher. But I really like this one. Follow that parlay. Let me know if you tailing or bailing. Pause. But guess what? We not done. We not done. KO of the week. Now, mind you, I was on a 3-game winning streak. We got UFCs for the rest of the month, bro. I need to start this back up. You heard how I was talking about Modestas. You know what it is, bro. I expect this to be a viral knockout. I expect it to be violent. I expect him to be sleep. I think he's going to hit this man so hard he might tear his ACL when he fall down. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, if you play football, you know how they have you laid out on the field stretching, the one leg bent back and you going all the way. That's what I expect to see. I expect to see over in the crowd Dana White clapping, pointing at him. My man talking to the camera like who's next and calling people out. Modesta is going to knock this bozo out. He gonna knock this bozo out. It's not even gonna be close, bro. Book this one. That's why the odds is kind of crazy. If I'd have caught it earlier, I probably would have caught it right around plus 100. I waited a little too late. Modestus is gonna knock this man out. Next up, we going with an underdog of the week. I'm trying to give y'all two this time. We got to get back on the winning streak, bro. This is what got my TikTok over 11K. Me picking these underdogs, or not underdogs, my underdog of the week, my knockouts of the week. I want 12K now, so I got to keep going. We got Pitbull Patricio, bro, against Chieta, Losine Chieta. Now, Losine Chieta, fast hands, bro. He looked like he is the truth. But he is making his UFC debut. How many times have we seen this year? Aaron Pico. Remember, I had him to get knocked. I took the other guy's the underdog, who was the undisputed UFC fighter. I can't even think of his name off the top of my head. LeBron. Knocked him out with a spinning elbow. One underdog of the week. When these fighters come into the UFC, they have not seen a level like this. This is the elite. This is the pro of all pros. Yeah, he was good where he was at, and he made them people look like tomato cans. When they put you in the UFC for the first time with a real one, oh, it could be some panic. We've seen it with Patchy Mix. We've seen it with Aaron Pico. All of these are losses for people who had a lot of hype coming into the UFC. We've seen it with Patricio Pitbull earlier this year. Oh, you're like, wow. And you picking him as underdog of the week. This is his third fight this year in 2025. He got in there, and the lights was bright, and he lost the first one. Last time out, he got back to what he does. Takedown, applying pressure, crazy leg kicks, and just mauling you. And he beat a ranked fighter. Now, they bring in someone to debut against him, and he's the underdog. This is a 50-50 fight. And when it's a 50-50 fight, and one is favored by like minus 200 and the other one is plus 180, give me the underdog. I'm going Pitbull Patricio to get him up out of there. Now, I don't think he's going to knock him out. I think this is going to decision. I think Chieta probably wins the first round. It's going to take Pitbull probably about a round to get used to his speed. Once he gets used to his speed, one thing Pitbull can do, he's good at counter striking and he's good at grappling. Now, it says Chieta has like 100% takedown defense. But guess what? He was fighting at Walmart 3 months ago. We don't know. This is the UFC. I expect Pitbull to take him down and teach him that there are levels to this. So, my underdog of the week is Pitbull Patricio plus 180. Let's get it. I want y'all to follow me. See me at JBay's World on TikTok. Comment below and let me know. Are you riding with me or are you riding against me? I'm going to see you at the counter. Because it's lit now. And I want the smoke. Let's get it.